Pakistan is staying closely engaged on the diplomatic front following the signing of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding between the United States and Iran. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif spoke with Iranian President Dr. Masoud Pezeshkian, congratulating Iran on what he described as a historic peace agreement and expressing hope that the deal would help rebuild the country after months of conflict. According to the Prime Minister's office, the two leaders discussed the recently signed framework, which includes the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz and a 60-day period for negotiations aimed at reaching a comprehensive settlement. In a significant legal development, Pakistan Supreme Court has sought responses from Adiala Jail Superintendent, Punjab's Home Secretary, and Advocate Generals of Punjab and Islamabad in a case concerning access to imprisoned PTI founder Imran Khan. The case stems from a petition filed by PTI Secretary General Salan Akram Raja, who challenged a previous Islamabad High Court decision that dismissed his contempt petition regarding visitation rights for Khan's legal team. Meanwhile, political tensions surrounding the federal budget and provincial finances appear to be eased somewhat. Pakistan's People's Party Chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari said the federal government had assured provinces that allocations under the 7th National Finance Commission award would remain protected. Bilawal also said the centre would not seek any additional financial sacrifices from the provinces after recent decision to freeze development allocations, remarks that came shortly after his meeting with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and ahead of the budget debate in Parliament. On the foreign policy front, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has once again raised concerns over India's water management project. Speaking at a seminar in Brussels on transboundary water resources, Dar warned that at least 17 Indian projects linked to the Indus River system could provide New Delhi with what he called the tools for hydro hegemony.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan has consistently upheld the values enshrined in the UN Charter and has remained committed to its principles and relevant United Nations resolutions. It was in this spirit that Pakistan signed the Indus Water Treaty with India in 1960, establishing a framework for the utilization of the 6 rivers of the Indus River system. The treaty envisages the peaceful resolution of disputes within its own framework. It is a testament to the enduring quality of the treaty that it survived 3 major conflicts and several other challenges over the decades. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is important to acknowledge that Pakistan has previously voiced concerns over certain actions by India under the treaty. Consistent with the treaty's provisions, we sought settlement through international mechanisms and respected decisions even they fell short of our expectations. At no stage was the outright unilateral abrogation of the treaty considered a viable course of action by either side. Responsible states act within established legal frameworks rather than abandoning these. And yet today, we find ourselves confronted with precisely such a challenge. It is important to underscore that our concerns are not merely based on Indian statements. India has followed up its belligerent statements with illegal actions. These include projects to create reservoirs such as Sawalkot, Kithia, Kawar, etc., the expansion of existing structures such as Baglayar and Salal, and most alarmingly, diversion projects on the Indus, Chenab and Ravi rivers. In total, at least 17 such projects that will drastically alter the river system as a whole, giving India the tools for hydro hegemony that it so desires. Ladies and gentlemen, as you will appreciate, river systems are not merely waterways, they are lifelines. They carry profound historical significance and serve as immediate sources of sustenance and survival. One of the world's oldest continuous human civilizations, the Indus Valley Civilization, which subsequently nurtured the Gandhara civilization and gave rise to numerous cultural and historical developments, faces an unprecedented threat today.
His comments come amid a continued tensions over the Indus Water Treaty, which India placed in absence following last year's conflict with Pakistan. Islamabad has repeatedly warned that any attempt to alter the flow of the shared rivers would be viewed as an act of war, while Indian officials have maintained they are exploring ways to maximize the use of water within their own territory.